morning, everybody. How are you? Yeah, we are here for a new week, and before we begin everything, we have to mark the previous test. Our test was about a passage, and I'm going to read through just to remind us and then give you the feedback. Here, the instruction was: read the passage below and answer questions that follow in full sentences. The title of the passage was Diseases Spread by Vectors. Diseases are spread in many ways. One of them is by vectors. Vectors include mosquitoes, lice, rats, fleas, cockroaches, houseflies, and bedbugs. The commonest disease spread among people is malaria. Malaria is spread by an infected female Anopheles mosquito when it bites you. To prevent and control mosquito bites, you should sleep under a treated mosquito net. You should also remove stagnant water around your home. This is where the mosquitoes breed. You can also control mosquitoes by spraying them with insecticides. The houseflies also spread different diseases. This happens when they drop on our food with their dirty legs. Houseflies spread typhoid, cholera, dysentery, and trachoma. Trachoma is a disease which affects the eyes. A person with trachoma will have red, itchy eyes. So, I'm sure you have the questions, and here are the answers. Number 1, we have lice, mosquitoes, tsetse flies, and houseflies. Number 2, we have malaria is spread by an infected female Anopheles mosquito. Number 3, trachoma attacks the eyes. Number 4, we should sleep under a treated mosquito net to control mosquito bites. Number 5, people should use insecticides when spraying mosquitoes. Number 6, houseflies spread typhoid. Today we are looking at something different. We shall look at the use of shall and will, that is the future tense, but we shall use a substitutional table. We shall look at it and we see how it works. And before we begin, let's share the success criteria. I can draw a substitutional table. I can use a substitutional table to complete the given sentences. Yes, we are looking at the use of shall and will. Shall is the first person pronoun and it matches with I and we. For example, I can say I shall go to school, and we can say we shall go to school. And then will is the second and third person forms. That is you, he, she, it, they. Those ones go with will. You will go to school. He will go to school. She will go to school. It will rain tomorrow. They will go to school. And we are going to see how to use the shall and will in the substitution table. Here is our table. We are going to use will and shall. Then the local materials that we use in our environment. In the first row we have Luca, Fatuma, the boys, the girls, I, and we. Then here we have will and shall. Here we have use. Here we have papyrus, banana leaves, wires, plastic, cotton, clay, straws. Then here we have to make. Then carpets, pads, toy cars, bottles, a cloth, pots, and brooms. So it's all about joining all these and making good sentences. For example, I shall use wires to make toy cars. We shall use cotton to make a cloth. The boys will use plastic to make bottles. The girls will use cotton to make pads. Fatuma will use clay to make pots. Luca will use papyrus to make carpets. The girls will use wires to make toy cars. We shall use clay to make pots. I shall use cotton to make pads. Fatima will use plastic to make toy cars. Now I'm going to give you a different table and then you construct sentences for me. Use shall stroke will dash dash to make dash dash to complete the table. We, she, he, they, I will, shall make a. Then here we have pot, mat, basket, carpet, hat, and rope. Make sentences.